Alright, Surly Ogre, that cycle vlog. We started back there. Wow, we were not recording okay. Good thing I checked, huh? Shit. Coming at you, coming from the university right now. Second start on the recording. For some reason, it didn't record earlier. But well, I got a phone call right now. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm just leaving the university right now. I'm taking the dangerous ride home. Okay? But it's faster, so I'll be home in about an hour and 15 minutes maybe. Hold on, let me stop. I can't hear you. What? No, I'm going on the dangerous ride home right now over the big bridge, not Loshi. Huh? I'm doing that so I could see how fast I could go home in a hurry if I need to, in case you're drunk or something. Do you hear me? So I'll see you, okay? Wish me luck. Okay, goodbye. Take care of the kids, okay? Don't be drunk, okay? Huh?
They have food, they have shower.
Good.
They have dinner.
Try to go to your meetings and give them love and say sorry for being so drunk, okay? You need serious help, Wong. Yeah, you better not stop thinking about it, okay? We need to never see you drunk like yesterday again, okay? It was really bad yesterday. Out of nowhere. Okay, I gotta go, okay? See you. Sorry, buddy. So, I made a vlog this morning. And it was a great vlog. And we went over the bridge that I used to ride on the summer camp. Even on the morning I got pushed into the barrier. You guys missed a hell of a ride. I got pushed in the wall. So it doesn't make me feel comfortable to go over tonight when the traffic's gonna be 5 times as worse. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do exactly that. So I could test my go fast route home. I'd much rather go the extra the 31 kilometers, which is like 7 kilometers longer than this route. But it also takes me time. And I want to practice for tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to get home quickly to go get my boys to go say goodbye. To go say goodbye to Qaletaqa. Unbelievable, huh? Unbelievable, you guys say goodbye to Qaletaqa. Bobby was crying about that last night. Makes me sad too, man. Makes me sad too. But right now I'm out of shape right now. And this ride could potentially save me a lot of time. Normally, I'm not going to go this way because of the danger. But tonight we'll give it a test and see how it's working. Oh man, I forgot how to... I need to adjust these gears, man. I tried to do it a little bit. I guess I did. I guess the bottom screws for the bottom gears, top for the top. I got the bottoms good. I need to do the tops. Let's check, make sure we're recording. Oh, it feels like my cleat is loose. All right, wow. Only halfway on battery though, huh? Yeah, I forgot my battery box, everybody, so who knows? Who knows how this goes? Maybe get to the bridge, maybe not. So anyways, yeah, what's up everybody? Quick drama update. Yesterday was one of my only free days. Tuesdays and Saturdays are my free days. And yesterday I had to go to the embassy in the morning, sign a thing for Qaletaqa, and then I had to go in the afternoon to bring his consular report birth abroad. Whenever a child's born outside of China to American citizen, you got to get like this birth abroad report. That was so hard to get. I had to get DNA test. And anyways, I had to go give that to the embassy. When I was young and faster, I'd be in the left side, huh? Well, I'm not doing too fast right now, am I? I should work on that strength and speed and shit, huh? Yeah, I'm getting old and feeble. But so I had to go do that yesterday. That took a big part of my day. The morning I did by myself. The afternoon I got the boys. And we went there and did it together. And then I had to go home, and I also picked up my new passport. Remember Qaletaqa? Fucking threw my passport away. Cost too much money to replace, man. But I finally got my passport back. 900 yen, about. And then I had to go register. Every foreigner has to register their housing. So it's supposed to do like 48 hours or something. And to register, you need pictures of your kid's passport, your wife's ID, your marriage book, your fucking visa, and your rent, your housing contract, and all that jazz. And then you can go register. I did that. When I came back, my wife seemed a little bit drunk. I was hoping she wasn't, but I could always tell, you know. And I gave her cash to go out and buy food. And it's like the first opportunity we've had to buy food in 2 weeks. We've been having to go late at night getting these shitty deals. So I thought it was pretty cool that she could go out and buy food and shit, right? And what does she do? Well, she didn't just fall off the wagon. She took a flying fucking leap, started drinking these cocktail drinks they got here in the cans, like 8%, and any kind of alcohol just completely fucks her up now. I don't know why, her medicine or what. Worse and worse each time. So I had to sit home and work, prepare my lessons. I'm preparing my lessons watching the Jessica Jones on Netflix. And Next thing I know, Bobby's downstairs screaming, "Oh, Dad, Dad, Dad!" And he ran away with Apollo in the trailer. Rescued them. Okay. Joker's to the left. Joker's to the right. Here I am. Well, anyways, so he brought home his brothers. He left Solaris. Unfortunately, I was angry about that. Left Solaris with his mom. His mom called me. I'm like, "What the fuck? Where you at? Please tell me." Begging her to tell me. I've got epileptic mode on my lights right now, so they can see me real good. She finally told me, and she's being abusive to Solaris, and I found her about near my home, sitting on the sidewalk with 2 cans and being abusive to Solaris. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And she's trashed and just, oh my God, embarrassing. I had to grab her by the wrist in one hand and got Solaris in the other hand, and my only mission was to, yeah, Ferrari piece of shit, huh? Fucking Tesla, baby. Anyways, I finally got, my mission was to bring her home by the wrist, not let her flee, because if she would have ran out last night, you know, I'm so busy, it's so tough on this schedule that I got. They gave me 28 classes a week at the university, and I got my other class, I'm teaching like 35 classes a week, and it's tough. It's not the most classes I've ever taught, but it's the least fucking money I've ever taught for the most classes. I'll tell you what a shitty deal I got from my boss to work here. Anyways, so it's pointless, man. Fuck, better get some exercise. So anyways, she was trash. I brought her, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, foreigner, what's he doing to that poor girl?" They don't know I'm trying to bring drunk mom home, right? And she got home, and I tried to make a video to show her today how fucked up she was. Just stressed, man. I mean, our brand new house, that's the reason why I got kicked out. She was, at 12:30, she was loud and stuff, and caused me to lose my sleep, and just a tough situation, you know? And it's not good. And so that's what I deal with, everybody. I'm looking online for Al-Anon group. I don't know what the fuck. I'm trying to take her to meetings. I can't give her that much therapy when I'm at work, you know, and just trying, man. So all those people that grew up with alcoholics, I never knew what it was like. I feel for you guys. I gotta try to beat this. You know, lost one kid, I can't lose more. But anyhow, I don't want to be all Debbie Downer non-stop, you know, like 24-hour kill yourself video stream, right? So let me try to be positive. She's remorseful the second day, but man, I gotta try to bring her out of it, man. I gotta try to figure out how to beat this, man. I can't let this keep bringing me down. So, as far as me, I'm like, I'm living sober right now. I mean, I'm getting a better clarity of things. Trying to focus on my natural dopamine production and not rely on artificial stimulation like from alcohol and shit. And it sounds kind of crazy, but it's cool. I feel good. I mean, the cycling is helping, that's for sure. But I feel positive. Oh no, there's a Everybody's going to the bridge, man. This might not be the best route if it's so fucking crowded. So anyways, it's an experiment, right? I met with the embassy workers, and there's a Tesla. Oh yeah, well look at that. Much better than the Ferrari. Oh, how wonderful. All right, very good, very good, very good. Woo! Okay, so I met with the embassy, and these guys at the consulate, man, they're really cool, man. They don't fit that image of government what I hated before. These guys are really nice guys working there. Hell, you know, I even thought if I don't get a job at SpaceX or Tesla, I might even try an embassy job. That's pretty cool shit. They're really friendly. I've never worked with the government like I am right now, and these guys are cool, man. They're very cool. You know, really. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna meet Qaletaqa at 9 o'clock with his brothers and say goodbye. And that whole thing makes me feel real conflicted. Right? What the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he doing this here? Shit. I feel real conflicted about the whole situation. But I want to tell him that I love him, and Bobby say goodbye, and his brothers. I mean, I hope America doesn't chew him up and spit him out like it did to me and so many other people. But yeah, Peppermint Pig wrote me a comment, asked me about these tires. He thought that I switched back to the other marathons, to the Marathon Pluses. No, I'm not. These are still the tubeless. But you know, this morning on the shoulder, I was hitting like just a little bit of debris, and I can tell you, I just don't have that level of confidence. I have to put some more sealant in here. I haven't got any holes that I know of, but I just don't have the level of confidence that I did with my other tires. Now the weight is like awesome. It's a big difference. A little bit difference. Well, pretty big, I guess. Having these tires. I can't really fully realize it because I'm pretty out of shape right now, and I'm pretty overweight myself. I don't even want to look at my weight, but I could appreciate the light weight of it. But yeah, I am sacrificing that fearless confidence of no flats, right? Like right now, riding on this part of the shoulder and hugging the curb. It's definitely a place where you get flats, you know? So, I could see the glass sparkling and shit. Hopefully we'll be all right. I gotta drop some more sealant in. Oh, look at this. A light show on the bridge, huh? Crazy, everyone. So I'm back in teaching today, and no big deal about going up on Elon Musk. You know, I met the other teacher, and I realized, man, he's only taught for 2 years. I taught 9 times as long as him, and he's full-time, and I'm part-time, but he's making more money than me, and I got more classes than him, and I'm pretty sure he gets a bonus, and all that's like vacation and airfare, tickets paid. I don't got any of that shit, so I'm disgruntled, man. It's alright, I do my job, man. Working in the coal mine, going down, right? So, this is not the big bridge, everybody. The big bridge is up ahead, man. I don't even know if the camera's still on. But, you know, I could just sleep in that hotel room, in that room. But I really need the exercise. I need to go with my kids and my wife. I can't imagine just staying there. Now these exits right here, you got to be careful for. This isn't so bad as the one on the bridge. The Chinese guys will always try to pass in front of you though, never behind you. And that's what makes it particularly a bitch. So, I still teach about them. I taught about Wikipedia. I showed them pictures of North Korean classrooms, pictures of Chinese classrooms, and then I Googled student laptop classrooms and I showed them pictures of all the kids in other countries using laptops in the classroom. Oh, come on, everybody! Bring your computers. It's 2018. You know, you guys look a lot like North Korea. Because they do. And they shouldn't, because North Korea's really poor. And these Chinese kids, they do have computers. They leave them in their dorm. So I'm trying to push for more technology in the classroom, but I'm not doing it as hard as I used to do in my other universities that I taught at, you know. I'm just trying to take it easy a little bit. Because I got so many other things, right? Now, you know, Stephen Hawkins died today. Sorry about that, Mr. Hawkins. My wife, when I met her, was carrying A Brief History of Time, the Chinese version, in the club. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this pretty, everybody? I'll check my camera, but if it's off, it don't really matter. What am I gonna do? Isn't this nice? Well, I guess this is a good spot to check cameras on. Well, I'll check after the bridge. Fuck it. Fuck it. So man, I'm seriously, it tears me up to see Qaletaqa going. I'm in such survival mode though. Fuck, he jumped out of the nest, man. I have very little capabilities to reel him back in right now. We always live kind of hard. Maybe he'll get some traits from it and he'll survive what's coming for him. Now, you know, I had an idea for government the other day. All the years of my youth, I was always angry and upset. And I even started thinking about the President Xi thing, right? How he's gonna be the new emperor. He's now the emperor of China. He could serve unabated as long as he wants. Now, it's good to remember that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But it got me questioning. I mean, the system in the US, while not as drastically terrible as what happened with Mao and shit, it's not really doing that good. I mean, look at Trump and Bush and shit. And it's all like mediocre at best. And look in Europe. Those systems of governments are also parliamentary systems. Don't seem to be doing that much better. So the question is, what is another system? And I never really had an idea of what an alternative was. So that song, I'd like to change the world, but I don't know what to do. I guess I'll leave it up to you. Well, check it out. I don't know if I said this on my blog before, because I got so many fucking videos that I spoke and then there wasn't a recording. Like, I'm half and half now for video recording successes in the last 4 rides, right? So, sorry if you heard this shit already. But I have finally an idea, a master solution for questions of how to make a government on the earth. First, we get a think tank and we categorize the main forms of government into the most general categorizations as possible, like sciences, humanities, like education. Try to make a general structure, and then get a list of the most innovative people within the field, which are subchildren of the general structure you just created. And I mean, I'm not talking about candidates like who want to be in office. I mean just the leaders in the field by way of innovation and scientific innovation and achievement. And list all their innovations. Not campaign promises, none of that shit at all. You could have a small section for dreams that they want to do and future plans, but nothing like campaign promises. Not something that they look to be in office. Something that purely runs off of their innovations. Now, put a list of these innovations together and compare them. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about here. And compare them to the other people in the same field. And let the people vote. Like, straight out vote, not Republican or some shit like that. Straight out vote for innovative achievements. What was the most innovative achievement? And let the winner be a single or a combination of those innovative individuals. Give them the resources if they're elected office, the support that they need. Force them by way of a heavy penalty to accept the position. They don't have to give up their current, like say Elon Musk was elected. He wouldn't have to give up his current job, since after all it was innovative for humanity. And he'd have staff to help him in the new job. And, or at least have a board of directors ran by those elected people. And have the term limits set dynamic term limits. Some of them based on project maybe they say, hey, I'll do it until I get this goal reached, and I'll give it up to somebody else. Have a liquid term limits, and our dynamic term limits, right? I think I fucked up. Oh, this is the right road here. Set dynamic term limits, right? And like the penalties could be like 80% of their, I don't know, just heavy penalties, right? And I think that would cause us to get a innovative form of government that would get us out of this stagnation humanity is in. Nothing based. I mean, the current model of popularity on ideas or all this shit is not good. We need to look at innovation. Find the most innovative educators, the biggest disruptors in their field. So I don't know if there's a Rolls Royce right there, fuckers. I don't know if there exists a government like that, but there should be. I've never heard of a system like that. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's just kind of. So I have term limits of innovator leadership. I mean, when you see Elon Musk doing his space shit, and you get that feeling of wow, it's like we shouldn't be feeling that excited feeling in only one field. We should be getting that in multiple fields. Not just in the aerospace industry. We should be excited about medicine and education. And I'm sure that there are exciting things happening out there. However, those shakers and movers, they're not in a leadership position to really reach their full potential. You know, in unrelated terms, I read on Reddit about a spider, a mother that feeds herself to her babies, and right before she dies, she beats the drum saying, "Come and eat me." And all the children go and they eat her to death. Suicide by child nutritionist. Now, we don't need to go all Soylent Green and shit. However, we're missing out on moving forward as a society in the multi-generational leaps. Today was the day that Uranus was discovered, like 273 years ago or some shit. And do you know the Voyager 2 from 1977 on the Grand Tour was like the last spacecraft? I don't know if the one that just went to Pluto went by Uranus. But we haven't seen nothing there. In 40 years, we don't know shit. And I got these videos from NASA that I play, like how cool it is to be a NASA, and all this extra money spent on the SLS, when we got all this shit that's not being discovered or done. It's bullshit, you know? Oh, I got something hanging off my back. Did I forget to get my strap inside? Okay, I gotta get my strap inside, buddies. Oh no! Oh, strap, fantastic. I forgot to take out my straps. My bag is dragging. That is a safety hazard, man. Never stop on a highway, except for the back. Shit. I mean, is that snagging somewhere? Death by shoulder strap, huh? Let's check the camera. Oh my God, we're still on. I've seen the top of the mountain, of the bridge, and I'm gonna go with the flow. Okay, 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 okay. 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 Alrighty then. Burning gas, huh? Innovative leaders would say, man, what's up with these gas cars on bridges? Shit, it ain't not right. It's just not prudent. Wouldn't it be prudent? Alright, so this is my shortcut, huh? Death by CO2. Tesla, oh my God, that's two. Ha ha ha. 2 Teslas. 1, 2. Now, back to the rubbish. It's the big fucking trucks you gotta worry about, man, on this bridge. They are bad news. Yes. I hear one. I hear one. Stay away from me, buddies. Now, seems like we have an upcoming trade war happening. You know, in China, all the American shit is taxed the fuck out of it. It's really hard to buy shit. China protects its economy like nothing else. I think that what we're looking at, oh, look at all this glass here, man. Shit. Well, it's a good test on these tires. I think we're looking at the advent of localized production. I saw this company from Texas in Denver News or some shit, and they're making 3D printing $4,000 houses. $4,000 to $10,000 a house. Check out my Facebook. There's a link on the YouTube channel. Man, that shit would be good enough for me. But I read on Reddit and Amazon comments. That's right, Amazon. You know, in Amazon they got a small prefab house section, just like the Sears and Roebuck catalog. 150 years ago, you could buy pre-made houses on Amazon. Even, and I heard people talk about those, and like the ones where they're living in recycled shipping containers. And I hear that the zoning regulations don't kill me. The zoning regulations are so hard that when you buy one of those houses, it's impossible to get all the permits and the land and shit. I mean, doing everything they can. You know, I just think it's ridiculous. There should be the technology on this earth that no woman, man, or child should have to be homeless on this day and age. We came up through the decades and the hundreds of years, through the millennia of being hunter-gatherers and traveling in packs and surviving the Ice Age. And we're gonna let our fellow man be homeless in the streets, and children, and fucked up, man. It doesn't need to be. Everybody by birth should be allocated. If one person could have, if Jeff Bezos could get $290,000 per minute, why the fuck do we not have the resources to keep homeless people from being homeless. That is fucked up. Here we go now. Going down the bridge. Now I want to take over this lane. Now when you're going downhill like this, it don't matter your light tires. Like those other Schwalbe I had. They were great. They make me feel confident going down a mountain like this. These light tubeless tires I got, not so much, you know? Yeah. But going up, it sure is easier. You know I'm out of shape. A fat old man likes to have an easier ride like me, maybe. I don't know, man. However, you know, remember when I had my other tires? All that I did was to bitch about how I wanted these tubeless tires. So I got them and I enjoy them. And maybe I'm a little bit complacent about the actual fucking the increased efficiency. They're great, but I don't got that, you know, I don't know, man. Schwalbe should put a confidence rating, not just a rolling resistance, not just the weight. They should have a confidence scale. Now maybe these are great, maybe the tubeless are great. I just tell you, I mean, I don't know how long I've had these. I should probably take note when I put them on. I won't be confident until they hit like 8,000 or 9,000 kilometers. Actually, I heard that these tires are only good for 7,000 kilometers. And I'm not allowed to have any flats. Like right now, if I had a flat, I think I'd be fucked. I'm not sure. A lot of shit's missing out of my bag. Damn it. Well, we made it. 12 kilometers left, guys. This is not a gut-wrenching exercise. It's gonna make me drop a lot of kilos. So in my other times of life, in my other waking minutes, I'm trying to cut down on Lingdu, which is Coca-Cola Zero, because I know it's 0 calorie, but I still think it must be making me fat somehow. And like today I had 10 eggs, 10 hard-boiled eggs, 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 1 Lingdu, like almost a liter of water. I'm gonna try to improve my water intake. I slept during the lunch an hour. Instead of working to death, I slept because I didn't want to stress myself out about worrying about the abuse and torture that my wife was inflicting on my kids while I was at work. I'm trying to not go too sleep deprived lately, you know, and I'm trying. And I'll tell you what, man, my wife is pretty tough, man. You know, I had sex with her the other day because that's what men and women have been doing for a long time, especially when they're married, right? And I'm still an animal. And I was kind of in a hurry because I was late. I had to go to the embassy. And you know, I still have good sex with my wife. I mean, even after being married, I know a lot of people don't, I mean, my wife is still sexy to me, but however, when she does this drinking and shit, man, it don't matter how pretty and how sexy she is, man. It's just a big fucking turn off for me, you know? And she's like a nipple. I mean, if I deny her sex, then she'll have more depression. She'll think I'm neglecting her, you know? So anytime I have sex with her, it makes me feel guilty, like having sex with a crackhead, you know? It's tough, man. I go to that Al-Anon meeting a little bit, and the Al-Anon's like family of alcoholics. I don't really understand it. They started to be like, oh yeah. And the thing is, I am like an alcoholic a little bit. I got like the binge problem sometimes, you know, but they're like, oh yeah, you guys are gotta, like, I don't understand it. Supposedly, like, everything's the same between Al-Anon and the 12-step program for Alcoholics Anonymous, except for the last step. And they say that we got a problem for being with people that are, I don't know what the fuck. Some of it was cool. I only listened to like half a speech, but Bobby was with me last night and he wanted to watch Jessica Jones with me while we were waiting for his mom to call and make contact, so I didn't, before I went out and rescued her. You know, it's expensive to move houses and not get your deposits back and all that sort of thing. It's pretty tough. So I don't want to play the battered spouse thing, but that's how it is. I don't know what the fuck. You know, the difference between them and me is I'm in the middle of China, and yeah, my sister Katie blocked me from Facebook again. I have no idea why. Katie, what's up? You watch my videos, sister? You know, Katie, you're getting high a lot, man. I just want to tell you, sister, I love you. Try not getting high for a month. I mean, try getting in touch with your body a little bit, you know? Give it a try, you know? I mean, you've been getting high for so long now. Do you remember what it's like? It's not so bad. Get in tune with yourself, Katie. I love you, and I'm not being criticized you or nothing like that, man. I'm telling you, take care of yourself. You miss a lot of things when you're high, sister. You know, it's an artificial high, right? Life is good when you're not high too, you know? Anyways, tomorrow will be say goodbye for Qaletaqa, everybody. I'm sorry about that shit, man. Well, I guess in my video it's gonna be done right now, so I don't want to get any big topics, and I'm just gonna let it play because it's probably already off. And thanks for watching. I'll let it play till the battery runs out. Take it easy, everybody. There's a tunnel up here. The camera's still on. Get some music going. Whenever I get an opportunity, here we go. Go, go, go. On an adventure. Blasting off the outer space. Kinda had some shit. Oh man. Need to get in shape, everybody. Truck.